Welcome to L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. It's the Texas Tech Red Raiders and the Louisville Cardinals. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Did you know Louisville has one of the most unique stories about their stadium in all of college football? The L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium was built on a former railroad repair yard that opened in 1998. The land on which it was built was previously serving as a site for the Louisville and Nashville South Louisville Rail Yard. During construction of the stadium, the blaring train horn was used at the rail yard to indicate shift changes and was reclaimed. It is now blown pregame and each time the Cardinals score. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. So Texas Tech's headed toward the football to break the seal on this 2027 season. He'll bring it out. It's Gibson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Making the adjustment. Right back to it. Got a little space. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down.
Here we go. Ready. Opposite. Ready, go.
Try the right side with Brown. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. All right, guys, let's talk for a minute about Louisville. You start the season top 25. Clearly, expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously, some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
He's got it on the right. Could not make his way to the corner.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier and gets him on the ground.
They give it to him first time this season for the transfer. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. covered by the defense, and he's off. Turning it on. The 20. Touchdown, Red Raiders. And they turn it into a defensive score.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your little fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Changing the routes with his receiver. Here's Gibson to begin the drive. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to throwing. They've got to go a long way. Trying to get behind the defense. Fires into traffic. Picked off. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. The offense set for a first down play. Running inside, it's Gibson. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Let's take a look at the big picture for Louisville. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
And the Cardinals want to crank the tempo. First down, right back to Brown. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Rid of it on the RPO. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Snap on first down, wants to throw.
Get it.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The give is to Williams. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the move.
Go, Bryce.
Got the first down. Breaks into the open.
First carry of the Red Raider.
He's at the 10. Touchdown, Red Raiders. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Yeah, dude, if I'm a DC, I'm
throwing
my clipboard. I'm throwing my hands up in the air. Well, what do you want me to do? I mean, this is unbelievable, having a guy this dynamic at the quarterback spot that can take it 50+.
Oh, they block it. Still on his feet, and remember, he can return it.
They both blocked it.
Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. He'll bring it out. It's Gibson. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He'll start on the ground with Brown. Find some space enough to get 5 to the 22. He's got 42 yards on the ground in the first quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's changing the play. Wants to go up top on 2nd down.
Oh, no.
Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
You got to love the aggressive nature this defense is playing with right now, and you're seeing the athletes and the dudes they've got up front. A sack on the last play. They hit the quarterback on this last one. Now 3rd down, you know they're going to be pinning their ears back.
Looking to the big tight end.
Oh, I was about to say.
Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. The Cardinals will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Making his first move. Makes a move. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Turns out it's Hudson.
Nice block, buddy.
Down right at the line of scrimmage.
It's fucking block.
And a great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
Use it.
Hey, how about it? How about the old toss play, right? QB catches the ball, tosses it to the running back. Listen, it's got to be thrown out in front of him so he can continue to run. And then that offensive line has to do a really good job of getting the edge so he can get north and south. Used to see that play a ton back in the day. You just don't see much of it anymore.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision.
Fourth down, Underwood. It's
What's
dropped,
that, bro?
and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
That is just a play you've got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. Fourth down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play. You've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive, and he's not able to come up with it.
Here's Brown to begin the drive. He's now up to 52
he
yards
squeezed
on
through
the
there.
ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Again, it's Jared Gibson. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Cardinals want to move quickly.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Caught in the backfield. It's Hughes. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Quick give. It's Davis. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
On the run, it's Bowen. Driven back. With the ISO play, you'd think they'd get a good running start to get that block, but boy, I tell you what, they took care of business there, the defense did.
Took care of business. You see the pulling guard come around, and the defense is not full, attacking downhill. Nobody's getting knocked off the football. The defense is not allowing them to run the football right up the gut.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy and let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's complete. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
And we always go back and we look like, what was the play of the game? Those moments that were so big, that was huge for this offense, man. Already trailing in the football game, third down and long situation to get that conversion and now get first and goal. A chance to cut into the...
Tight end trying to get in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Now on the move. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal.
The defense really gets it. They understand what's going on. The quarterback is a threat to run the football. I have to understand that. It changes the way I play defense. Am I going to have more speed on the field? Whatever I do, I got to make sure I do what they did right there. Focus in on the QB, lock in, and make sure he doesn't.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Stopped at the 12-yard line, and he wanted that that pick six. He'll have to settle for setting up his offense.
Let's go.
This has been a nightmare for the offense. What's one of the most critical statistics in any college football game? It's the turnover battle. They've already got 3, David. We're not even through the first half. This couldn't be any worse if you're on offense.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise why they're trailing in this football game. When you continue to give the football to the other team and put your defense in a bind, you're going to give up points. So they've got to find something with this offense that they can do well. Because right now, they're finding a good way to turn it over. But they got to do something positive to get back in this football game.
Throwing, Underwood. Rush right in his face. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Right side, it's Simmons. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Underwood on the play action. Couldn't set his feet.
And you see this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback,
block
his
for
numbers
the
start to drop. He's not as efficient.
I
Nice job
saw
on the
the
defense.
transfer, you know.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Bryce Underwood to the air again. Can't hang on
They're gonna
after
keep
the
dropping
hit.
the
It'll be
damn
4th
ball.
down.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
Underwood to throw for it on 4th. Complete out of the backfield. Oh, he's got some space. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Red Raiders want to stop the clock, and they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Underwood. They're all over him. They've got him. Great pressure on this defense. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side.
Oh.
Nestled just inside that right upright. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Just enough time for 1 final play of the half. They'll start on the ground with Brown. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, we welcome you into the Week 0 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with the Troy Trojans taking on the Nevada Wolfpack. And it's Troy looking to get the job done on the road. Right now, it's early, but they lead this season opener.
Gets it out to the 22 before going out of bounds, and they are suddenly out of trouble.
Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the standings.
They'll open this 3rd quarter with a run. Can't get him to the ground. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Brings it down on the right side. Off and running. He's at the 10.
That shows you the importance of the run game and balance on offense. They run the football. Next play, they come back. Safeties, linebackers, bite on the run, opens up the big pass down the field. He catches it, and he glides into the end zone for 6.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Here's Brown to begin the drive. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. The Cardinals moving quickly to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Throws to the tight end. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
You don't see that very often. You don't see the big tight ends with the soft mitts and the big, huge hands and the nice, sticky gloves. You don't see them drop many of those balls that hit them right there in the hands. That was a missed opportunity by the tight end right there.
They'll try to move the sticks with Brown. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Man, the offense did not get enough. They got to understand the sticks. Maybe he should have thrown that on the RPO, right? It's tough. You got to read that really, really quick.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. They'll go with Brown. He won't get there. The defense with a 4th down stop.
At the 32-yard line, it's a turnover on down.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. DB's right up on the receivers. Here's Underwood to throw. The short hands, it's Joyner. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Hits inside, it's Williams. They've got him corralled. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Still looking. Slings it downfield. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
And the Cardinals now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Out wide left, it's Hughes. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The Cardinals in the hurry up. Again, it's Brown. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on fourth down. There he goes. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Open space at the 25. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Cardinals!
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game one. It's not...
Oh, and the extra point is blocked. He's got a chance to take this one back. After all that, it wound up better than they could have imagined. They wind up with a two-pointer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a touchdown toss from the 49. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's for the play caller right now, just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
He's past the sticks. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Left side is Simmons. Turning it on. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
And I really love the idea of this guy running crossing routes, right, guys? He's got the speed to separate from defenders, but if you can put it out in front of him on the run, he's going to catch that thing and turn it up, and you saw all the yards after catch on that one. That was a big-time play, really nice play design for a guy with tremendous speed.
He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They go play action. Bryce Underwood. Got it behind the line. It's Danzy. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Using his feet. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
And, man, that's so frustrating for this defense to get him in third down and short. And, look, the first down's almost a touchdown, right? So this is a tough situation. This defense is going to have to bring in big bodies and really sell out somehow. Try to get some penetration. Try to make a big play on first and goal that can maybe back them up.
The defense there has their backs against the wall. That's a great job of really just gearing down, getting some push up front, not giving away anything, and making that play in that tackle.
He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing, especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
Big fella moving. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And the pummeling has started. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He'll start the return inside his 5. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. On first down, it's Brown again. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. Now just about ready to snap it to start the fourth. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll move the wide receiver. Red pass hits complete. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. And the Cardinals want to pick up the tempo.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gibson. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. The Cardinals pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
And the Cardinals trying to cash it in on first and goal. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Wants to pass. Buying a little time to his left. Going for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. The AT unit on the field. And it's up and good. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Grab behind the line. It's Simmons. Breaks into the open. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That
snags it, and he's open. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And the stomping has commenced.
And I just love what I'm seeing from this team. Like, going on the road, game one, where you're still figuring out who you are and what you do well. Another scoring drive by this offense. Looks like they're going to get the dub in a hostile environment to start the season.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 2nd and long here. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Almost had the pick there. Would have been his 2nd of the game. Instead, it brings up 3rd down.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Quarterback changing the play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Wide open downfield. Powers through. And the defense was on its heels after that long completion. The Cardinals are in the hurry up.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it.
Makes a grab and room to run. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. Here's Gibson. He's going for the goal line. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Cardinals. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Keep it on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
Turns upfield. Shakes off the defender.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
And the Red Raiders can really attack on this 2nd and short. Hard running there. Could be an alley. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. The Red Raiders are rolling down the field. The give as they work on that clock. They were all over it. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and, of course, the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just
too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. He's going for it all. Got it down the field. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play. That defender reacted immediately when he saw the play and just set his hair on fire toward the ball carrier.
And you got to see those plays. Those plays are very fast. It happens quick. There's no fake to a toss. It's pitching down the outside, trying to get to the wide side of the field. Great job by the defense. You got to set those edges by the defensive end, and everybody fly to the football.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a third and long. Play action with Underwood. Still looking. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man. Nice job. This second half, this is a critical part of it. Don't let him beat you with his feet.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. First play of this drive. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Hughes. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Turns it upfield. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Got him quickly. At the 35, he's open. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
Well, this defense has tried to find ways to disguise their coverage and mix it up to try to confuse the QB. It's not working, though. That last completion, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Got his man downfield. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville!
We're in the second half of this game. You're trailing, David. No surprise there. You got to throw the ball to the guys that are making plays for you. He had already had a touchdown catch. That's number 2 now. If they're going to get back in this game, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Amen. I mean, keep finding him. He keeps making plays, keeps catching the football. And listen, when you find that matchup outside that works, that you can depend on, I don't blame quarterbacks for going back to them time and time again.
field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Handoff to Joyner. Got the first down. On the move at the 30. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. And after this play, the cake will be baked. The give is to Williams. And this play will be for no gain, and that is going to do it. Final play of the fourth quarter. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. A couple of teams of this caliber.